Hello, Canada. We are here at Canada's coolest festival, Whistler, with film and TV star Giacomo Gianniotti.
Thank you.
Thank you. Congratulations. Tonight is the world premiere of your film, Acquainted.
Yes.
Tell us about your film and your role in it, leading man.
Yes. Film came to us a couple years ago. It started because my producing partner and I, Jonathan Keltz, at the time were just really good friends and actors who'd come up in Toronto as Canadian actors. And we'd been in the industry for a long time when we just realized that we were missing out on a key part of growth in the Canadian industry and also within our own careers. And so we said, we know so many amazing cinematographers, directors, writers, actors, producers. Why are we not creating our own content? Why are we just sitting around waiting for a phone call? And so we decided to make a production company called Fired Up Studios, and we went immediately on the search for our first feature film that we were going to produce. So we started talking to all our director-writer friends, our writer-director friends, which is Natty Zavitz, and searching for that magical first script that we could make. And we knew that it was, our first venture, so it wasn't going to be something that was, high budget, and that, it was going to be very independent. It was originally our writer-director Natty who wanted to make it for nothing, literally, and we're like, no, this script deserves more than that. We really need to it deserves more, and we need to find money for it. And so we just thought it was a really beautiful script about relationships and people, and just how hard it is to be a human, and how hard it is to be in a relationship, and we sort of examine the modern relationship and how it's different from the times of our parents or our grandparents, where things were very cookie cutter, and gender roles were very sort of neat and tucked away, and there's all kinds of polyamorous relationships, and people's definitions of infidelity are all different. And so we wanted to explore all those different themes, and social media also being a huge part of how people date and relate to each other today is something also we wanted to kind of explore, and we just thought we could really accomplish this beautiful script. And I came on as a producer first, and realized that I really connected to Drew, the main character, and we all thought it was a good idea that I could play him. And so then we sort of, from then, went on a almost 2-year journey in finally being here. Yeah.
This is a huge feat. Everything you've explained, from literally just deciding, making a choice, just to create Fired Up, and to be fired up, and to see what talent and potential was all around you, already existing, and to be able to draw from that and really create something forward.
And we were really excited to just employ amazing Canadian talent, you know what I mean, all the way down the line.
We hear this time and time again, especially in Canada, and that it leaves so much room for unique storytelling. I want to hear a little bit more before we dive back into you on that side of the hats you wear, about your character, Drew, and about your co-star, and just what audiences can expect to see.
Right. Well, the beginning of the film, you find Drew out for a drink with his best friend. He shares a connection with a girl. They share a dance and some drinks and a walk home, and from the audience perspective, you sense the chemistry, and you see that something's going to happen, but they quickly disclose that they're both in long-term committed relationships, and without giving away too much of the film, that's sort of the plight that they then have to unpack for the rest of the film, and this really difficult decision of, do I jump ship on this years and years of building this amazing relationship for this new thing that's really exciting and giving me all kinds of butterflies, and because it could be potentially the love of my life that I've been waiting for. But if I do jump ship for this new exciting thing, who's to say that in a couple years it might just turn into this monotonous, mundane thing that I have right now? And don't I remember that when I originally met this person I'm with, how exciting and incredible it was? So it just sort of, these are the themes and the things that Drew is unpacking in the film. He's struggling, do I stay with my girlfriend? In the beginning, you find out that he's just bought a house with his girlfriend, so there's a really big financial commitment that is keeping them together as well. So that's making the breakup and the thought of the collapse of that relationship very, like, much more difficult. And Liza's character Emma, also in a committed relationship, also dealing with the same thing of being with a guy for a long time, and like our careers aren't really going the same way. We want different things. Like, maybe you're not the guy that I was supposed to be with, but you're lovely, and I'm not mad at you. And how do you sort of like break someone's heart gently? And it's just very difficult, real things. And that's, it's definitely not a romantic comedy. It's a drama. It's hard to watch, and people will often leave the film very conflicted, and we want that, because everybody is raised with different morals and values and beliefs. So some people are not going to like Drew and not going to like his actions and his decisions, and some people are going to. And depending on who you are, who you were in the movie, because everybody's sort of been one of these people, and that was sort of the main thing of like, we wanted to have everyone who sat in the audience be able to relate to at least one of the characters, that there'd be something to take away from it and learn.